Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem, and I'm here to do your daily guidance today, Monday. My beautiful gems, we have today a card that's already pulled out, and this is the Alchemical Visions Tarot. And of course, I was meditating, and of course, Spirit has a special message for you guys and me. So I was drawn to pick up this card. Actually, they guided me to pick up this card. So this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the marvelous Queen of Cups. And I love this deck because it has a lot of information. This enhances any traditional tarot deck. And it just explains to you the energy of the Queen of Cups in a depth that is just quite amazing. So if I can do it justice, I think what I'm going to do is to explain that the Queen of Cups is here, and she carries a lot of um, sub. So let's think of this anything that's in the dark, like the subconscious mind, okay? And I know that you guys are not familiar with the subconscious mind, but I'm going to try my best to explain it. So the subconscious mind talks about, having us knowing without knowing that, the hard work that we put in is going to bring the fruits of our labor. That's number one. Number two, she's surrounded by a library of books, which talks about her having the knowledge from the esoteric world, from the spiritual world. She holds this knowledge because she has read, like she has so much knowledge from the books that she has read. And it's also said that the books have, messages inside and out. Okay, so that means that from these books that she's read, she's also gained life experience. Okay, it also talks about these pillars. And if you notice that the Queen of Cups is right between these two pillars, and these pillars are kind of a symbol of protection, protecting your harvest or protecting your goods, right? Now, in this case, the pillars are protecting that Queen of Cups because she is pregnant, okay? She's holding the future, and that is being protected. Now, there's also like the symbolism of, these Gothic windows here to indicate, the spirituality, like you can call them like the angels, or you can call them like, and I think it's in Islam. There's the four symbols of Islam. And you also have, okay, and I feel like I'm doing a poor job of this, but it also has, her in this little kind of like rainbow image here. You kind of have like her dreaming or like thinking of what could be, and this is all colorful, and this is thinking like, oh, look how pretty this is, some beautiful future life that she can have with. But you notice that we have like the men on this side and you have the women on this side. Now this is like preventing, let's call it like preventing you to really go into your psyche because there's too much distance, like you're not close to it. So it's pretty, it looks good, but it's not reality. It's not you connecting to everything that is in your subconscious. Okay, remember, this deck is a lot about the subconscious and the conscious mind. So she's gaining all of this knowledge to have something beautiful, right? But sometimes you have to understand that the beauty is not really the beauty. This is all the beauty. The subconscious will bring in the harvest, right? Now, it also talks about, here you do have like the little angels, and they're putting a wreath on this knight here. And I don't know if you can see it, but it has this knight here. So he's being crowned. And this is from the hard work. This is her knowing that everything that she's learned, all of the work that she's done, now the knight is being crowned. That's her harvest coming in, right? So, but she also notices in the window here that there's a field, and it's a long, long field, which tells her that, even though he's going to be crowned, there's a long journey ahead for this child or this knight to go through to receive this harvest. But the one important message that this card is bringing us all is that, the knight has to trust that this Queen of Cups is there to guide and protect her, whether she is psychic or whether she is connected to the subconscious world. She's got like an army of knowledge. She's got an army of people, books, pillars, everything. She has even harvests to look out for rainy days. She's got everything. So she, and again, there's no gender in tarot. And it's that nurturing, motherly kind of energy. So even though this Queen of Water is coming to us today, sometimes I feel that even though we are this Queen of Cups, we forget the power that we have. We forget how just by doing the work, how much harvest can come in, sorry. And this energy is here to remind us that we are protected, okay? Sure, you can run off to this fantasy world, and once you get here, you will realize that you're not so happy after all. Where when you were like dealing with your subconscious and into your psyche, this was the power for you to bring in the harvest. Well, my beautiful gems, I hope I did this justice, but this is the overall energy for today's message. So I am going to go into the Elements of Life Tarot. And just so you know, my beautiful gems, I have placed my order on my decks, and I've done a special edition, so they are just a little bit different. I created my special edition, which I'm going to run for a very short period of time, and I am going to shortly post it for if anyone is interested in the cards. I don't know the cost of it yet because I'm waiting for the printing company to give me the final quotes, so hopefully it'll be reasonably priced. But just to give you a heads up, it is going to be a 100 card deck, okay? And I'll explain to you once I get the confirmation, okay? All right, let's get to this. My beautiful guides, spirit team, archangels, allow me to receive messages for today's guidance. What do we need to know at this time? So the Page of Wind. So the Page of Wind is coming to us today with regards to this Queen of Cups energy. It is very possible, my beautiful gems, that someone is looking at you and really researching to see if you are the one. But I'm also feeling that they're actually seeing the power that you have. And sometimes, I don't know why, I just got angel bumps, but I feel that sometimes people can be jealous of our qualities, of our power, of our, being psychic, grounded, spiritual. And people can just try to look into us to kind of maybe sabotage or to, it's really, doesn't feel very, very good, but let's see what else comes up. The Awakened. Yes, someone is looking into the Awakened. So if you know anything about my cards, I did create some extra major arcana cards, and this is one of them. So the Awakened talks about, you have gone through the ringer and essentially, and you have gone through tower moments. But this is the moment when you actually realize that they were kind of blessings in disguise, and when you're able to forgive, and when you're able to let go of the past, and when you're able to truly move on, and you have built such a solid foundation now once you've awakened, you are growing and you are spreading your leaves, your branches to others and to people that can be truly affected. So now we have this Knight of Wing here, constantly looking, and I kind of still feel that jealousy energy. So what this is telling me, my beautiful gems, if you have awakened and if you know that you are truly maybe spiritual, or you are truly gifted and your abundance is coming in, well, people are going to start wanting to get to know you more because of all of this abundance you've created, all of this knowledge you have. So Spirit is here to kind of say, listen, you've actually awakened, so don't allow people to take advantage of you, is the energy I'm getting for this, okay? Spirit, what else do we have? I just looked at the bottom of the deck, and we have that Ace of Swords. This is talking about the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Just stay truthful to yourself, my beautiful gem. And I'm not going to call the signs. You guys, I know I don't call signs. So we have a lot of different signs in our chart. Check out my live video from Saturday. I went through, the dark sides of all signs, and we might have those in it too. So go check that out, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Spirit speaks. We're going to receive communication that is going to bring some healing and some balance into your life. But when the Temperance card comes in, I can promise my beautiful gems that there is something positive coming for you. There's good news that's coming for you, and it's news that is finally going to bring you some healing, finally going to bring you some balance into your life. So if you have done the work, and if you have trusted and let go of the, possible fantasy world, if you let that go and realize that no, I'll stick to my knowledge, I'll stick to giving birth to everything that I have learned, I have grown, I have awakened, and now I'm actually bringing in my harvest. I think this is such a beautiful message. Spirit, is there any more? So now when you do receive your harvest, or if you are in the process of growing, Spirit is telling me to beware, not to be frivolous, not to overspend, to be very, very, very cautious. Very, very cautious. Because with the Three of Wind here, the Three of Swords, comes in to say that you might be cutting people out of your life, because we do have those towers. Okay, because people might want to come in and destroy you and be jealous of you and all of these things. And this Three of Wands is saying, like, if you are not careful, I feel like it's a twofold. If you're not careful, you risk being hurt. If you have truly awakened, and if you are going to bring balance, and if you're going to be cautious, and you're going to protect your future, then you may be causing a heartbreak to the person who is jealous, because there's nothing that can shatter you, because you are like the Queen of Cups here. You are completely protected, surrounded. You have the Book of Knowledge. You have all of this. You have all of this wisdom, right? But the Three of Wands is also coming to me that this healing from the Temperance card is going to come and heal all pains from your past. It's as if you have been rebirthed. So I kind of love that too. Spirit, what else do we have? Three of Pentacles. So 3 is very symbolic here. So if you have been seeing synchronicities of 3, Spirit is telling me that some of you have been hurt in the past by a third-party situation. And this is saying to me that, this is now, you've awakened, you've forgiven, you've been able to surpass all of these lessons that you had to go through, which is fine. And now everyone is realizing that you were the special one, you were the perfect one, you were the gifted one, you were the blessing that I didn't see then, okay? So I feel like that's the karma working its charm. And now with the Three of Pentacles, I feel that you are just focusing on, you're only collaborating, you're only doing things that will be with like-minded people. You're only going to work with the awakened. You will only work with, anyone who has balanced and healed their past pains. Beautiful. The Self. Spirit, oh my God, look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Six of Wands. The Six of Fires, the Six of Wands. The Self is another major arcana card that I created. I love this card. It's gorgeous. I did tweak some of the cards in the special editions, and they're just spectacular. Anyways, so the Self is talking about the mirror, looking at ourselves in the mirror. And the reason why I put this blue gorgeous rose is because when you look really deep within yourself, okay, we look at each petal, and you know how the dark purple is that, you might be spiritual, but I feel like you can go deeper. Okay, you can go even deeper, see how they're getting lighter, and all the work that you do. And especially if you've been following some of my live readings or some of my recent guidances, there's a lot of deep messages there for a lot of us. And the deeper that you go, and the closer that you look, you will get to a point where the petals will become almost white, the clarity, connected to source, divine. This is when you know, when you're able to see the light colors of this beautiful rose, it's talking about you being fully connected to spirit. You're hearing messages. You might be psychic. You might be only here to bring in harvest, to protect, to guide people. That's a really strong word that just came in. To guide others, okay? This is what you're going to be collaborating. But I'm also feeling that by collaborating with like-minded people, this is where you will get your full enlightenment as well. Wow, it was a very spiritual message I feel today, but I think still very, very powerful. And because of this, I think I'm going to go to the Lantern Oracle and see what the message is. The advice for today, my beautiful gems. I don't know if you guys like it when it goes into deep messages like this. And I would love to hear you guys give me a comment, share something to let me know yes or no. Should I continue or should I... I know that my channel is not very popular at this time, but I am working really, really hard because everyone keeps telling me that no, just keep going, because once you hit that certain point, it's going to really reach a lot of people, and that is my goal, to reach a lot of subscribers, people who like my work, people who support me. And by the way, my beautiful gems, on Wednesday, I am going live to do the compatibilities, and this time it's going to be for my Aries. Hope to see you there. All right, Spirit, what is the advice regarding this reading? Very powerful message for today. Just remember, you are protected. You are the one that gives guidance. You are the psychic one. You are the one that is between the both worlds, the above and the below. So this is saying that you are really connected to source. Good for you. My beautiful gems, if you have a gift, let me know. Write it in the comments. I'd love to get to know you. I'd love to hear from you. Other than, of course, my beautiful readings from Shark, because I have met her personally. What a beautiful time that was. Check out Readings by Shark. Tell her that Maria sent you. She'll know who I am. All right, Spirit, what is the advice from my beautiful gems regarding this reading? Wow, my beautiful gems. Look at this. Wow. We have the Lantern. And it's Spirit gives me angel bumps all the time. It says, consciousness is light. As above, so below. Let me read it from the book to give you the full message. Wow. Card number 44. 44, let's go quickly. 44. So this is the completion of the circle of phases and perspective pertaining to feminine consciousness. Maiden, mother, guardian, and crone. The lantern hanging from the featured crone's wrist illuminates her world with the clarity of having integrated her spirit self with herself. My beautiful gems, I'm getting angel bumps here. This is exactly what this whole reading was about. And Spirit gives us a final piece of advice. I love it. Oh, I'm still getting angel bumps.